How can museums help communities face rapid change?
Back to the Future, Rewriting Our Climate Journey is an interactive exhibit connecting Antarctica and Scotland. By creating a reconstruction of Antarctica and capturing the cultural landscape of St. Andrews, visitors explore the past, present, and possible futures, and discover how global shifts are affecting local communities.
The production began with separate strands: Antarctic climate simulations and Scottish heritage reconstructions. We tested the Antarctic simulations on site during an expedition in the Western Antarctic Peninsula. Audiences told us they wanted both, to see distant changes and also the impact on their communities and landscapes. So we presented them as a collection of interactive media showing Antarctica's and Scotland's past, present, and future.
The Back to the Future collection was installed as part of the Rewrite the Future exhibition at Wardlaw Museum in St. Andrews.
The Antarctica reconstruction connects polar climate change across time, revealing past ice landscapes, today's rapid warming, and futures where melting in the Western Antarctic Peninsula ripples across the globe. It brings those changes back to Scotland for rising seas and more extreme storms. The interactive exhibit also highlights the shared history between Antarctica and Scotland. Many sites in Antarctica carry Scottish names, and the immersive reconstruction focuses on Tayhead, a pebble beach named after Scotland's famous River Tay. By experiencing Tayhead in Antarctica while being close to the Tay in Scotland, visitors see how deeply global change and local impacts are intertwined.
We make the impact of these global changes visible in the local landscape, with St. Andrews being taken as an example. By engaging with the local heritage, we understand how distant changes have implications for communities. People step into medieval St. Andrews to explore how the landscape shaped the identity of the town. Then they witness today's storm-damaged coasts and impacts on wildlife alongside examples of local activism.
Sustainable and unsustainable climate futures are presented, with reconstructions of future floods and heavy rainfall shown alongside ideas for new community green spaces. Here, visitors explore, play, and make decisions about tomorrow through interactive choices that shape a more sustainable future. This highlights how local community action for heritage can inspire global change.
This collection places the global and local in dialogue. By pairing Antarctica with Scotland, Back to the Future makes climate change both relatable and urgent, reminding visitors that our local stories are vulnerable to global crisis. This media collection is available on multiple platforms. It is heritage you can watch, explore, learn from, and play with on a touchscreen, in VR, or online, making it accessible anywhere.
Feedback showed that people left with a deeper sense of connection between their heritage, their communities, and the global climate system.
It made me think about how the world is changing.
It made me understand what's happening in Antarctica and how it will affect our future.
Seeing a future projection on what is probable to occur convinced me that addressing climate change is a must. Within rapidly changing communities, museums can connect past and present to possible futures. Through heritage and immersive storytelling, Back to the Future inspires action that begins locally but ripples globally.